Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a video that I've been wanting to do for a while because obviously I am a fragrance connoisseur. I am a antique collector, a vintage collector, and anything vintage, fashion, cosmetic, I love to collect it. So this is a fragrance that I've been wanting to get my hands on for a long time, and I've been wanting to review it for a long time. And I have the vintage Miss Dior from 1947. This is the 1947 formulation. I believe this is a bottle from the 50s though, but I'm going to show you. And I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to compare it to the new Miss Dior. So I want to do this unboxing. Obviously, I got this in the mail yesterday, and y'all know I opened it already. I know I opened it already. And it's already been opened already because this has been owned, way before I owned it. So I believe this bottle came out in 1955. This is the Eau de Toilette. I have the Eau de Toilette version, which is, if you don't understand what the O's and the Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, Pure Parfum, these are just concentrations, and it really depends on, it really depends on like lasting power. So this is the Eau de Toilette, which I am obsessed with. Hold on, let me get this out. This box is very fragile. When I got it in the mail, obviously you can see like discoloration everywhere. This box has been through history. It's been through a journey, and it's now in my hands in 2024. Yo. First of all, this little bottle is so beautiful to me. I'm wearing my houndstooth today because this bottle's houndstooth, and Dior really has like personified houndstooth. They've really made it their own, and houndstooth is so classic and synonymous with glamour. And yeah, so it has Miss Dior Eau de Toilette, and the history of Miss Dior is this is the first fragrance from the house of Christian Dior, launched in 1947 to go along with his debut couture collection, The New Look, which basically was a cultural reset in the Parisian couture realm. Obviously, we had Coco Chanel, Cristobal Balenciaga, Pierre Balmain, but when Christian Dior came in after the war in 1947, he launched the new look. Cinch waist, glamour, femininity, and then he also launched Miss Dior to go with that collection, and Miss Dior is named after his sister. So yeah, this is the Eau de Toilette version, and I believe the Eau de Toilette was released in 1955, so this bottle is from 1955. So I love this. Now I'm gonna pull up the notes for you guys. Um, so almost every few years, Dior redoes the formulation. I believe the first reformulation of Miss Dior took place in, I want to say, in like the mid to early 1980s. And then ever since then, they've been reformulating it to go along with the more youthful, younger crowd. And I feel like I hate when they do that, because with Chanel, you know that with Miss D with Chanel number five, you're still gonna have that old essence of number five, that old powdery, those aldehydes. Even though the civet isn't even there, you're still gonna have that powdery, that aldehyde, that beautiful floral. With Miss Dior, it's completely different now. So this has notes of aldehydes, galbanum, sage, gardenia, bergamot, with middle notes of narcissus, iris, carnation, orris root, lily of the valley, jasmine, rose, neroli, with base notes of oak moss, leather, vetiver, patchouli, sandalwood, and amber. So as you can see, this fragrance is heavy. With just reading the bottom, the base notes of it. Now I also do have Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, the new version. Now, Miss Dior, they've redone the Eau de Parfum so many times that it's actually like ridiculous. So they redid it again in the 80s. I know they came out with Miss Dior Cherie in 05, which was very, 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 very popular because it had a note of caramelized popcorn in it. And then they discontinued that. And then 2012, they came back out with Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, and then they redid it in 2017, and then now they redid it in 2021, and this is the 2021 version. So Yeah, which has notes of top notes of iris, lily of the valley, middle notes of apricot, rose, peach, base notes of vanilla, moss, tonka bean, benzoin, and sandalwood. Now, this fragrance is nothing like this fragrance. I'm gonna put them side by side. These fragrances are nothing alike. Nothing alike. So, I'm going to smell this one, and then I'm going to explain to you how it smells, and I'm going to do this one. So, with this one already, I'm going to open it. Wow. Sorry. It immediately smells like something that was worn in that time period. To y'all, it might smell dated. To me, this smells like class. To me, this smells like Grace Kelly. This smells like Marlena Dietrich. This smells like the glamorous women that were in those couture houses watching the new look go by. This smells like that. This smells like, I guess, how you would think the new look would smell. It's gorgeous. It's glamorous. It kind of has like a vintage makeup-y smell to it. When you smell it, you're immediately hit with, ooh, girl. Wait, when you first smell it, you're immediately hit with aldehydes. Immediately hit with aldehydes. And then it's just really floral. It's a gorgeous floral. Like I can't stress how gorgeously floral it is. Now I got this on eBay. And this back then was considered a tester or a sample size compared to today's testers and sample sizes. Look at this. Look at that. You see, look at the difference in size and sample sizes. Like they're completely different. And then you would get it, and then you would see there's a picture of him giving this fragrance to what is her name? Jane Russell at the Dior house, at his atelier in Paris, on Avenue Montaigne. It's just, this is something that this is a beautiful fragrance. It's classy, it's sophisticated, it's glamorous. It smells like, again, old makeup. If you've ever been through your grandmother's makeup and you smell it and you're inspired by the glamour of that time period and you're inspired by how women of that time period they kept themselves up all the time, never walked out the house without a certain look, and it's just, oh my God. You can smell that jasmine as well. You can also smell that rose, but then you can also smell the sandalwood and the leather and the vetiver, along with the oak moss. You can smell that. Like you genuinely can smell all of that in there. It's just a big bouquet of glamour, of classic glamour. Now let's get into the new Miss Dior. Now the new Miss Dior is out of the box, but this is the new box that it comes in. Same logo design, gorgeous, gorgeous pink box. Now, disclaimer, I don't think this fragrance is bad. It's not bad at all. Again, it caters to the younger generation. It's reformulated. I believe that when they want to cater to the younger generation, they should make a new fragrance as a whole. I don't really see Chanel. I don't want to keep comparing Chanel and Dior. They're different brands. But Chanel, when they want to make a new fragrance, or when Givenchy wants to make something to cater to the younger generation, they make a new fragrance instead of redoing the same one. But yeah, let me just open this. It's cute. It has an actual little bow. So this is actually the original Miss Dior bottle design. So I have a picture of the original Miss Dior bottle design on my phone. This is the I think parfum bottle design, like that. You know, so they have the same bottle design. I have the toilette. Let me smell. Yeah, right off the bat, you're hit with a bunch of sweetness. This fragrance, the original Miss Dior, is not sweet at all. This one is sweet. But it's floral sweet. Like it's not like Prada Candy or Juicy Couture or anything like that. Or this, it's or Billie Eilish. It's floral sweet. So they kept a lot of the florals. You can smell the apricot like really strong. It's a beautiful fragrance. Don't get me wrong. The apricot is really these are different fragrances. Like these are completely different fragrances. Although there's still some type of essence, but these are completely different fragrances. But off the bat, you're able to smell the apricot, the peach, and the rose. You're able to smell the apricot, the peach, and the rose, and then like vanilla. Like it's sweet and floral. Like that's all I can say. It's sweet and floral. And I can't say the floral outpowers the sweet or the sweet outpowers the floral. I think that they're both equally, they equally are blended. But you're able to notice the sweetness. You're able to notice the sweetness. Sorry. You're able to notice the sweetness for real in this. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's more, again for this time period, it fits it really well. It's a great fragrance, but when it comes to the original Miss Dior, it genuinely does not compare. Like it does not compare at all. It does not compare. Now, again, this bottle. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's even on the bottom. Hold on. This is just, I love it. Like, I can't stress how much I love this bottle. Because Houndstooth is also one of my favorite prints. Obviously, you see I'm wearing it right now. I have a lot of Houndstooth in my closet. And, Dior is also, well, Christian Dior himself is also one of my favorite designers, along with Karl Lagerfeld and Yves Saint Laurent. And it's so many of them. But this fragrance is a classic. When we talk about the history of fragrances and the most important fragrances in history, Miss Dior is in there. Obviously, you have Chanel Number 5, Joy Jean Patou, L'Antarctique, Givenchy. What else? There's so many. But when it comes to, or Shalimar by Guerlain, this one, Miss Dior, is in that conversation. So this is a fragrance that should be brought up in that topic. It's beautiful. I love it. I need to take some more whiffs before I go. Oh my gosh. If anybody's into fragrances and they're into the history of fragrances like I am, because I'm obviously into high fashion, I'm into cosmetic. Um, if you're into the history of it and if you're into learning about it, you need to grab a bottle of vintage Miss Dior because this fragrance is heaven. It's beautiful. Thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe, and then new more videos. I'm bad at the end. I'm always bad at the end of these, but more videos coming in the future.